Morning, friends, family, neighbors, and those that are just finding me for the first time. I know I said I was going to do more videos, and so here it is. And what I wanted to talk about today was your breath and why your breath is so important. And I didn't think it was important, and I thought it was kind of woo-woo, right? And I do come from um, some some I want to say some trauma around, just healing and breath and meditation, right? I was like, didn't really believe in any of that stuff. And I was working for this place, working for vets and him helping them heal. And this guy was doing getting his thesis, his paper, get ready for his doctorate. And when he was doing that, he asked me to come into his office, and he hooked me up to this thing. And he hooked me up to a strap that measured my breath, right? A heart monitor that measured my heart, and then something that measured my skin, right? Just skin temperature. And those three things, he looked at me and he said, "You come from a lot of trauma, don't you?" And I said, "Man, I do." And I said, "How'd you know?" He goes, "Because you're dysregulated." And I said to him, I said, "Oh yeah, I come from a lot of stuff." And he goes, "Right now," he goes, "the way that you normally operate, you're in flight or fright." And that was really interesting to me because I didn't even know it, right? I just thought it was a normal life. I was wondering why I was also attracting in so much chaos, right? Because that's who I was. And in that process, he had a little ball that went across the screen real slowly, up and down. And he said, "Just follow your breath with that. When the ball goes up, take a breath in. And when the ball goes down, take a breath out." I did. Even in that motion right now, I felt myself move a little closer to what they called rest and digest. And that's what happened to me. He said to me, because now look, you have moved into rest and digest. And I became regulated. And he explained to me that I spent most of my time in fright, or flight. And I felt that. I knew it. It's instinctively. Did I change right away? No. I wish I did, and I'm still coming into this. I'm still learning. And I hope that you are too. And so what I wanted to talk about was the ACE score. The ACE score is such an interesting thing, right? It's adverse childhood experiences, which means that, you've had trauma when you were a kid. And I think everybody's had trauma when they were kids. From getting hurt at an early age, from a parent getting lost in the store. And a lot of these things we don't even remember, right? These just things that happened, right? And it felt very normal. We got over it, soon after, but your subconscious didn't. It created you looking out for vigilance, looking out for the next thing that could happen. But here's the good news. It's just with your breath. You could change that. And I'll put a link underneath here to what it means to have adverse childhood experiences and what it is, an ACEs score. It's called ACEs. But what we'll talk about next week, or actually I'm hoping tomorrow. All right, I'm going to facilitate a sound bath at Lake Murray, right up the road here. But what I want to talk about next is the breath, right? And different breathing techniques. Till next time.